Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm talking about my low waist hair care routine. That includes what I use before the shower, during the shower and afterwards if anything. Now if you've been following me for a while, you know that I used to straighten my hair, blow dry my hair, and I have been going down my natural curly sort of journey for the last 2 months because I want to embrace my natural hair because curly is beautiful, and I just feel like curly hair isn't really talked about very much in the low waist movements. And yeah, I've been trying a lot of different things to try and get my curls to reform and to be not frizzy, and believe me, I've tried a lot of things. I'm sharing today with you the kind of my current routine, what I'm finding has managed to get my curls back to being actually springy and not kind of falling out, and also I don't use anything after the shower and yet my hair isn't frizzy, which is a dream. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, especially if you find it helpful, and comment anything in the comment section below. Do bear in mind that my hair is a very particular type. It's very curly, it is quite dry, but it is also a little bit thin. So if you have sort of drier or much curlier hair, you might want to change it up a little bit. And if you have very fine hair, again, you might want to use a lot less sort of oil that I use in my hair. So let's just get straight into the video. So one of the things I like to do before I get in the shower is to run my fingers through my hair just to kind of untangle it. Because if you know, and if you have curly hair, you'll know that you get lots and lots of knots. I don't like to comb it or brush it through, especially because brushing damages my hair, and combing, I just don't really like it. I don't want to put anything through my hair unless it's wet. So I just like to run my fingers through it just to get out some of those knots before I put in the oil. So before I get in the shower, I actually don't use conditioner, and instead I condition my hair with olive oil before. You can use sweet almond oil as well, or just normal almond oil. It just depends on what you have available to you. I use olive oil because at the moment I'm just finding that it's great and I love it. So I'm just putting quite a happy, like, big happy helping, is that really a thing? Anyway, putting a good helping into my hair and just running it through. Now you can see I am going quite high, but that's only because the top layers of my hair are quite shorter, quite a lot shorter than my lower layers. But don't go anywhere near your scalp. Don't put it sort of like really high up, especially if you have fine hair. If you have much coarser hair or much drier hair, then you might want to go a bit further up, but I personally don't. I just like to, and also you can notice here that I'm putting a lot of olive oil in. Again, if you have finer hair, you really don't want to be putting very much in, because when you come to wash your hair, you will not be able to get all of it out. Now once I've run my kind of olive oil all through my hair, making sure that it's getting every little bit of it, then I'm going to hop in the shower. I like to have a medium heat, not too hot, because as I said, I'm trying not to use heat on my hair anymore, and hot water still acts as heat. So I'm trying to have like a medium to cold shower when I'm washing my hair, just to make sure it's nice and conditioning and not overheating. Then I'm going to be using a homemade shampoo. I found that using some conventional shampoos, which I did go back to recently, have really buggered up my hair and basically made my scalp super itchy. So now what I'm trying, which I do actually really like, is to brew some fresh green tea and then to mix about 1 tablespoon of castile soap in it. And I just pop that in and I give it a nice real mix. And it's nice because it it smells really delicious, and it smells exactly like green tea, which is so good. Then I just put that through the ends of my hair at first just to get rid of the oils, and then I just kind of pour it all over my head and really smush it in. As you can see, it's getting really foamy, and that is because of the castile soap. I give my head a nice little massage, and yeah, then I rinse it all out. Make sure you're really rinsing that out, because if you have finer hair, that olive oil is going to get stuck in there, and if you're finding it's not coming out, you probably want to shampoo your hair a couple more times just to make sure you've got rid of all of that oil. Otherwise it would just look like you've got wet kind of 15-year-old hair where you put in too much mousse and you've got that real crunchy look. Believe me, I know it well. When I get out the shower, this is when I start to really simplify and just make sure that I'm doing a few certain things for my hair. Because I have curly hair, I absolutely do not comb it or anything like that afterwards, and I do not apply any products. I simply dry it a little bit with a towel, being really careful not to kind of zhuzh it up or anything like that. And I basically just kind of smush the curls into the towel just to get them a little bit drier. And then once I've done that, I scrunch like there is no tomorrow. I scrunch my curls up just to make sure that they are being formed properly. Otherwise they won't be very formed and they'll just be a bit frizzy and not at all what I like. And then I just leave it to air dry. And then your hair, well, my hair looks like this. And because my hair is a bit of a weird shape at the moment, I just put a little bit of it back in a tiny little ponytail, and I leave kind of like a little bit at the front just to give it some kind of like, give my face a bit of frame so that it's not kind of like all scraped back. And a few other things is I only wash my hair once a week. I really try to wash it a little bit less. So when my hair, my curls are looking a bit scrunched and, you know, not particularly nice, I simply just put my hair up. Yeah, I will sometimes brush it, but if I brush it, then I'll have to put it in plaits or put it up, because let me tell you, when you brush curly hair, it becomes bigger than the sun. But I love it. And yeah, so I don't use any products on my hair after I have washed it, because honestly the olive oil I find is incredibly conditioning, and it just keeps all my curls nicely defrizzed. If you find that you do need products, then obviously, again, I'm only going to recommend oils because I love oils so much. I think that they are the perfect thing for dry hair. I wouldn't say to use coconut oil because I think coconut oil is actually very drying. It's also it's not a moisturizer, it's kind of like a moisture keeper inner, you know, so it keeps the moisture in your hair. It doesn't necessarily moisturize your hair. However, I have found coconut oil to be very good if you have dandruff. Sometimes I'll put a little bit on my fingers and just like push it into my scalp all around and then wash it out the next day. But I've only found that I get dandruff when I use conventional shampoos because they make my head itch so bad. Which is why I'm trying this green tea and castor soap mix, and I love it, honestly. It might not work for you, so I will put another link down below for a shampoo recipe that I have which might work for you. But it's important to try out different things, and yeah, this might be right for you, it might not be. You might want to use loads of olive oil, a tiny bit of olive oil. You might get that, you know, crunchy look. You might like that crunchy look, but olive oil honestly has been one of the best things that I have used for my hair, and is the reason why my curls have finally kind of reformed after so many years of abuse, of straightening, of dyeing. And it's been 4 years now since I've dyed my hair, so my hair is nice and natural, the colour's all natural, and it's only been about 2 months since I stopped straightening it or blow drying it. And it's weird because like my hair is actually pretty long, but it just bounces back up because it's super curly. But yeah, I'm actually just completely falling in love with my curls again, which is so nice because they have finally reformed and actually starting to look nice. But yeah, if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, and let's talk more about curly hair in the low waist kind of movements. If you have any advice or other videos that you think are particularly helpful for other people, especially if you have much more textured or if you have kinky hair and you're not finding anything out there that's suitable for you in the kind of low waist realm, please put them down below. There's also another video that I watched of a woman talking about kind of like 4C hair and the kind of low waist stuff that she uses for that, so I'll put that down below. And yeah, please help other people out and give your advice. If you've tried any of these things and you have finer hair and you want to help your finer hair ladies out or guys out down below, then please obviously let them know. And yeah, that's probably it from me. Honestly, like, I love the fact that I finally embraced my curly hair, because gone are the days where I believe that I have to change my hair to look nice, because I mean, it's cool. I like it. Also, there are so many really great Instagrams that I follow. Curly Perfectly is particularly one that I love. I'll put that down below as well, and some other ones. Yeah, so I hope you like it, and subscribe, comment, share, and I'll see you next time. Bye.